The South African Human Rights Commission's report has laid bare pervasive failures in the scholar transport system. This includes the use of unroadworthy and unsafe vehicles, chronic overloading, and frequent breakdowns, which leave learners stranded or forced to walk long distances. The provincial departments of transport management and education were heavily criticized for failing to ensure a functional and safe scholar transport system.
The Commission also found that the persistent and systemic failures in scholar transport program are directly attributable to institutional shortcomings within the Department of Community Safety and Transport and the Northwest Department of Education, as these departments are jointly responsible for the planning, implementation, and oversight of the program. The Northwest Provincial Treasury has also been found to be complacent through weak financial oversight, including failure to take effective measures to prevent misuse of public funds.
The Commission has directed the Transport Management and Education departments to submit a progress report within 60 days containing measures taken to address the identified challenges. The Commission has also directed both departments to review the provincial learner transport policy and the guidelines and protocol to address the policy gaps highlighted in its report within 180 days. The provincial authorities have vowed to act and implement these directives.
This report empowers us that we need to have a teeth as the department and make sure that we terminate these service providers without even thinking twice. So we welcome the report. It's very clear. Within 60 days, a tangible plan must have been developed. They gave us measures of making sure that we arrive at that. But like I've said to you, we will not wait for the 60 days. The HOD and the team working with the HOD for Department of Education already have established the two teams. They've been giving us reports as executing authorities of both the departments. So there's a work in progress. What we need to do as politicians is to make sure that we play oversight, make sure that the HODs as the implementers, they do implement this report as it is.
So the 60, 90 and 110 days will be complied to, and where there are challenges, we will upfront indicate to the Commission the reasons why we will not be able to, because you must remember, each and everything that we need to implement requires funding. And I was happy that the report was also reflecting to the need for Treasury to also understand so that they provide adequate budget to make sure that we are able to meet the expectation.
Other stakeholders say they will closely monitor the implementation of the directives.
On our quarterly meetings with the senior management of the department, we'll obviously expect that they should be able to table a progress report with regard to the implementation of the recommendations, so that we're able to gauge whether indeed we're moving smoothly in addressing the challenges that have been experienced and faced now.
So I can only hope that they adhere to the recommendations and that we also will play a very pivotal role in ensuring that we monitor as to whether the recommendations are being carried as expected.
The Northwest Legislature's Portfolio Committee on Community Safety and Transport Management will also discuss the report.
The fact that this report is also going to be tabled in the legislature makes it easy, because we'll discuss it as a committee and ensure that the recommendations becomes resolutions, thus becoming law. Therefore, it will be easy for us to also follow, to ensure that the departments that were mentioned in the report do what they're supposed to do.
The Commission has also confirmed that persisting scholar transport challenges in the Northwest have led to violations of learners' constitutional rights to basic education, equality and human dignity, as well as safety and security. Thabiso Moss, SABC News, Rustenburg.